Your boy Graveyard from Graveyard Gaming, and we are in the endgame now. And by that I mean tomorrow morning. Well, this morning. It's currently around. Let's see. It's currently 4:15 a.m. At 10 a.m. So in roughly about 6 hours, I'm going to be going and seeing Avengers Endgame because that's what I do. So to celebrate, I'm going to be playing Endgame. Sadly, I can't afford any of the Marvel suits. I wish I could. I mean, I'm literally using the last little bit of my money to go see the movie. So, I'm going to stick with, since in Endgame, the whole point is for them to be saving the universe, we're going to be rocking the galaxy skin and kinda some rocket ships as some exhaust pipes as our contrail, and we're gonna play. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, I cannot wait, and I know that after this movie, a lot of characters are leaving. Black Widow is leaving after her solo film. I believe Mark Ruffalo might be leaving. I know Robert Downey Jr. is leaving. I know Captain America's leaving. I forget the guy who plays him. I forget his name. But I know that they are all leaving. So, the fact is, I know a lot of people are leaving. I can't wait to see how they play it off and how they defeat Thanos. Because I know that they are defeating Thanos. For those of you who do not know, I am a massive Marvel fan, and I hate Fortnite. But, due to Fortnite doing this Marvel event, I decided to re-download it. I do apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. But for those of you who do not know, I am a massive Marvel fan. Like, as stated before, a massive. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as I stated, I fucking love the Avengers. Love every movie they've come out with. again, ladies and gentlemen, I do enjoy um, Avengers Endgame. Even though I haven't seen it yet, I just know I'm gonna love it. Hell, it's just one of those things, you know. Oh, now we're just gonna do some creative and let's see what I can fuck around with. So where are the music blogs? I was on in-game, but nobody was watching. What's up, bro?
Yo.
What's up, man? I'm just bored trying to...
I had to fuck around and turn my headset on real quick.
Oh, you straight,
I
bro.
seen your invite earlier, but I was in the middle of a cutscene, and I was like, in a minute, and then I got distracted. But I seen it, I was like, yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm literally just playing Fortnite in-game just because I'm trying to find something to do until I go see in-game later on today at 10 o'clock this morning.
You haven't watched it yet?
Nah, bruh, don't spoil anything.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Do not spoil anything, or so help me God, I will jump through this TV.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I fucking loved it. I will say one thing that doesn't spoil the movie. It's just like a lookout.
Dude, someone's already spoiled that Professor Hulk comes in. Someone is already...
I got spoiled on a lot of it. I didn't even, I got spoiled on the major plot points, and I was able to just, fucking be like, nah, I don't. Well, I've got my shit.
I heard that Professor Hulk comes in and makes another gauntlet. So,
No, that's not true. Do you want me to tell you why that's not true, or do you just want to take that?
I just want to see for myself. I want to see.
I'm not gonna tell you anything that you don't want to hear. Fucking. I will tell you now that is bullshit, though. Professor Hulk does not make the new gauntlet, but that is a new gauntlet.
All I know is I've already heard that Tony dies. I've already heard that Cap goes back to his own time. I've already heard enough spoilers. I'm good.
That's true. I'm not even gonna try and bullshit you and tell you that those
I'm
are
just saying.
Bullshit. Fuck it. Those are true. Yes. Tony dies and Cap retires, but that's.
I'm just saying. I don't want no spoilers.
If you don't know how, it's not the fucking what happens. It's the how of fucking how they get that fucking.
Look, I don't want to know how. I don't want to know what. I'm not
gonna tell you how. I wasn't gonna tell you that. It was you said that you were spoiled on that, and so I was like, yeah, that's true, but that doesn't mean that the other shit's true.
Just like I heard, apparently fucking Black Widow dies somewhere.
I mean,
they didn't tell me how or where. I have a feeling I know how.
I'm not going to tell you how or where, but I will tell you that there are two ways that people are gone for good. I'm not going to tell you how I'm not going to plug in names, but I will tell you the fucking rules of how it works. Everybody that was dead before the snap is fucked. They're dead. They're gone. Boom. If you didn't get fucking dusted by Thanos, you are dead. Like Loki got his fucking throat crushed. He's dead.
So Loki and Gamora are gone for good unless they decide to do some time travel shit.
Well, you obviously haven't been very spoiled if you say if, but
I said if they do some time travel shit and go back to the past before they died, fucking pull them out the past and bring them to the present. Come on, we're talking about comics.
That's the only thing left that's not a fucking plot hole. Like, yeah, you obviously know that there's gonna be some time travel shit.
Well, I mean,
I'm not gonna tell you who goes where, what they're doing.
Well, look, all I know is I'm waiting to see that fucking movie. That's all I know.
Oh yeah. But
dude, I'm so fucking excited.
The other way that people are gone, is fucking Gamora is gone. If you if you get sacrificed or sacrificed yourself for the soul stone, you're fucked. Boom, you're gone from all timelines. And I would say, this isn't the spoiler to the plot of the movie. This is just one of the things that I thought was really cool, and it opens up for other shit. They're fucking, the way that they do time travel is not like how most things do. It's not like fucking Back to the Future, like it fucks the whole timeline. Like, you can't do this or your future's fucked. I love the way that they do it. Like, it's probably
So it's not like Flash.
Before,
so it's not like Flash, where if you go back to the past and change something.
I haven't watched Flash, but I know how it is, and it's like fucking like Flash is like Back to the Future time travel movies. Like, if you fuck the future, or if you fuck the past, the future's fucked. Like, that's not how it is. The way that they do it is alternate timelines. There's a timeline that the universe goes on, and that's the one that we follow in the Marvel movies. But if somebody fucks up somewhere, it creates an alternate branch, like a multiverse type fucking thing. And like I said, I'm not gonna spoil how any of this shit happens. I'm just telling you the rules of how it actually is.
All I know is I need to shut up about this. All I know is I need to shut up about this movie before I start asking questions and start getting spoiled.
I'm not gonna fucking give it to you. Like, I'm not gonna fucking ruin the movie for you. You can tell that by the way I'm talking. I'm just giving you, like, fucking ideas into how their shit. But I'll finish on the time travel shit. Fucking, like,
just like, I'm pretty sure I know that Black Widow dies with the Soul Stone. I'm pretty sure I know that.
I mean, yeah, you got spoiled on that. That's true.
Nobody told me why she died. I just have a feeling that is why she died.
You're right. I'm not gonna tell you how the fucking shit happens. I'm gonna tell you that you clearly already know. Yes, she is the one that's fucked by getting the Soul Stone. That was the other thing that I was gonna say. I already said it. Yeah, if you sacrifice yourself for the Soul Stone, you're fucked. Just like the people that died before it. That, because of what I was just saying, with how they're doing time travel, they're setting up a bunch of badass. Like, have you heard about the fucking Loki show that they're doing on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm not gonna tell you how it gets set up, but I will tell you now that when you are watching Endgame, some shit happens with Loki, and you are gonna be like, holy fuck, that's how the show started.
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying, like, some time travel shit to bring somebody back. I have a feeling that's gonna happen.
There is
because
it's not gonna work like how you think it is.
All I'm saying is there's no way to have a Loki TV show if that motherfucker's dead.
Yeah, he was dead, and that's what I was going on about. Is like fucking the way that they did their fucking time, like how they did the fucking time travel rules. They set up the ability to do like what DC's doing, like with the Joker movie, and the fact like they're doing the movies that are like alternate universe and shit, and they're just like. They're trying to act like it's like one big universe, but then they contradict themselves and do stuff besides one. Like, Marvel figured out a way to do that without contradicting themselves. And I'm not going to spoil how they do it for any of the certain people, but I know the shows that they plan on doing. And I see how they're going to set up. A couple of them are going to set in the mainline Marvel movies. But a couple of them are going to be fucking alternate timelines. And I know that because they are set up in Endgame. I'm not going to tell you which ones fucking... I mean, I've already basically told you most of the alternate timelines, but I'm not
like
gonna
I
tell you
said,
how,
like
I'm
I
just
said,
gonna-
a lot
Dude,
of
they kinda
stuff.
figured that. They were gonna either pull some bullshit pulling back, or they were gonna make an alternate fucking. I'll tell you that they do.
Like I said,
They
a
do a
lot of
fucking
stuff
alternate
was already.
timeline situation.
Like I said, a lot of stuff was already spoiled for me because people don't understand. I don't like spoilers. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
an
what I'm
anime.
saying.
I'm an
I'm
anime
not
fan.
gonna.
Well, I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
talking about
I'm with
you.
you,
I'm
and
talking about like
that
in
goes
general.
to manga or manga if you want to be a fucking weeb faggot. But
By the way, I am streaming, so the language could be watched a little bit.
faggot. Dude, you don't want to tell me that. If you tell me to censor myself, I'll get worse and start just saying things out loud.
God damn!
Dude, that was actually
But damn, this shit's loud. Alright, I can hear you now. You were
But,
saying?
it's because I got a good headset. But I don't remember what I was saying. Where'd you cut me off at?
I
I
said,
know that you cut me off because I said faggot, but I don't remember where I was going with it.
you were saying unless you're about like anime and manga and spoilers.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I know that you're fucking into that shit. You're gonna fucking, like, you're gonna get spoiled like that. And I'm not gonna give you extra spoilers, but if you say something that you've been spoiled on, I will tell you whether or not it's true. Like
Well, I mean, that's fine. That's fine
Like
because
if you say something, I'll confirm what, because you've gotten bullshit. Like the fact that somebody told you that fucking
Professor Hulk
Bruce
builds a
Banner
new
is
gauntlet.
yeah, that's no.
So
That's
Professor
untrue.
Hulk, the character, though, is a thing.
Yes.
Their brains
Like
do
Hulk
merge.
in 95% of the movie. They don't show it. I mean, this is, as long as I don't say where it is, it's not really a spoiler. Towards the beginning of it, and it's such a fucking long movie that even though it's like 45 minutes in, it really is towards the beginning. There's a fucking 5-year time skip. And it reintroduces everybody.
There's I heard that there was like somewhere between 3 and 7 year time skip between the events
it says
of
flat out that it says flat out that there's 5 years.
So it's a 5-year time skip between it's a 5-year time skip between Endgame and Infinity War.
Not necessarily true, because Infinity War, Endgame starts out, I think they said 23 days after Infinity War, and then they go do some gangsta ass shit, and then there's a 5-year time skip, and that's where, dude, like, all of the trailers came from, like, a 15-minute segment of the movie. Like, they could not have shown trailers of the rest of the movie without spoiling it. Like, they all came from, like,
real, that movie's
that segment.
That movie's that fucking in depth? Holy shit.
Yes, it really fucking is. It's very fucking intricate. And it's, I want to say convoluted, because that makes the most sense to me, but it's not convoluted, because that usually means unnecessarily complicated, and it's not. Everything is explained exactly as it should be, and it's very intricate, but it's not like fucking excessive. It's not like fucking Matrix Revolutions levels of retarded. It's fucking, everything has a purpose. But, back to where I was going. And once again, I'm speaking very carefully without giving you spoilers.
Because dude, like, literally, you know I've been excited for this movie. I mean, I told you the other day how excited I was. Dude, I'm literally spending...
I've been just as, if not more excited than you. Believe me, that's why I'm speaking so carefully.
I know, but what I'm saying is, dude, I am literally spending the last $20 in my wallet to go see this fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's how excited I'm
for. Let me finish where I was going. They do, in the first, 20 minutes, And like I said, there's like a 15, maybe 20, maybe 30, because so much shit's going on. You can't really, like, I checked my phone and I'm like, holy shit, it's been that long.
Damn.
And I went and watched it. I've went and watched it twice now. That
It
happened
was
both
that good?
times. It was that good. I went and watched it last night in the fucking previews. And then I went and watched it again last night with my friends that were being pussies about going last night because of the crowds. Well, I say friends, but it was really only one of you that was being a bitch about it. My other friend had to work. Fucking, we go and fucking, yeah, it was just as crowded as the night before, if not more so.
Dude, I'm just saying, I've been waiting so
Oh,
long for this
I keep
fucking
getting
movie.
sidetracked. I keep getting sidetracked.
Dude, we're
So I
talking
don't
about
remember where we
in-game and
started,
you're
but I
trying
remember where I
not...
was going.
You're trying so hard not to spoil it.
I am. It's really that fucking good. Like, I'm trying to give you the answers you want without fucking it up. I'm fucking. Let me go back before I lose my spot. They do this shit in the beginning, and then yeah, all the fucking trailers were from like the 15, 20-minute segment of the movie after the beginning, but before the real movie gets set up. Like, there's an intro that could have very easily been like a fucking like prologue to Infinity War. Like, they're one that you've known that fucking as long as I have. If you're fucking as into it as I am, fucking, it's a 2-part movie. Fucking, so it, like, there's like an intro for like fucking 20 minutes, and then boom, the new movie starts, and that's where the trailers are from. And then you already know that time travel's involved. You're not stupid. You know it's from Ant-Man and the quantum realm, and you don't know how. And I'm not going to tell you how, but I know that you know that much.
They teased it at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
They fucking got locked in the fucking quantum realm, and I'm not gonna give you any more information on that.
My
I'm just
question
fucking
is how the
recapping
fuck
what
did
you
he get
know.
out?
As I'm saying it, you'll see. You will see, and...
Does it explain how he gets out and everything?
Yes, it literally shows it. And it is not the most climactic explanation either, like, ever. But at the same time, it happens in the first, like, little bit that I was talking about where they're not showing trailers from, like, the setup. You're like, dude, literally Ant-Man is answered in the first 15 minutes. Dude, every question is answered in the first 15 minutes. And then they answer, where's Captain Marvel? Boom, that's answered in the first 15 minutes. How the fuck is Iron Man gonna get out of this? Boom, 15 minutes. Fucking, dude, all of it.
So
What the
all of
fuck
the...
is gonna happen when Cap and Iron Man see each other for the first time? Boom, in the first 15 minutes. And dude, it's savage. That's the darkest part of the movie. I'm not gonna say, I'm...
Here's my issue with all... Here's my issue with all of the questions being answered in the first 15 minutes of the movie. That's a bit too soon into the movie to answer that many fucking questions.
It really isn't, because they've got so much shit to do.
But I'm saying, though, like, what I'm saying is alright, 15 minutes, that's like as many questions as I have.
It might be more than 15 minutes, but it only seems like that. Like, it might be 20.
It might seem like it, but it might be...
How long?
I'm thinking it probably closer to 30 or 45.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic so you won't hear the spoiler, but hold on. I'll be back in just a second.
Alright.
Alright. I just asked my friend, and he said about 15, 20 minutes, and I even confirmed we're talking about the same spot. Like, yeah, and it's... Dude, legit, the questions that you... And I don't mean in terms of the long term, like, oh, how the fuck are they gonna get back? Like, fuck it. I'm talking about the, like, where people are left. Like, Iron Man's in fucking space, floating around with Nebula, and that was a big part of the trailer. like fucking, like those type of questions. Those are answered quick.
Well,
And they
those
move
are
on to other shit. And the thing
those
is,
are one.
it's
But I'm saying
very
there are way too many
fucking.
questions that I have that could be answered in 15
What
minutes.
questions do you have? I'll tell you if they're answered in 15 minutes or not.
Look, I don't care when they're answered as long as they're answered.
And I'm not gonna spoil how they're answered. I'm just gonna tell. Hold on, I'm gonna walk out. My friend just went out there to smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna follow him.
All right.
But let me not. Make sure that you can still hear me. Like I'm walking around. I'm still in my living room.
Yeah, I can still hear you as of right now.
I know you can, but I'm about to shut the door that's between me and the PS4. You still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, you still hear me clear?
Yeah. Clear as day.
But all right, give me the questions that you got.
Well,
I'm not gonna spoil. You've seen me dancing around spoilers in the fucking time I've been talking to you. I'm not gonna spoil.
Well, like a lot of the questions I have
whether or not it gets answered and when.
For one, the biggest question I have, because I've had the theory of Professor Hulk coming in an Endgame, like since Infinity War ended.
He does, and you've already had that spoiled for you. Professor Hulk is there.
No.
I'm not gonna, like I said,
my biggest question is, I want to see.
I'm not gonna dance around it. If you had it spoiled for you, I'm not gonna try and fucking deny it.
The issue is it's not, and I don't want this spoiled for me. It's just part of me is wondering how the fuck it happens.
No, I'm gonna give you an answer. You're not gonna be mad at my answer. I'm not gonna fuck the movie up for you. What's your actual question?
How does he become Professor Hulk? How do their brains merge?
Happens during the time skip. You don't see it.
So we still don't know.
He explains it. And I'm not gonna give you the explanation that he gives because you'll see it then. I told you I'm not gonna fucking spoil it for you. That happens during the time skip. He's asking about Professor Hulk. He's gone.
I'm not asking questions.
Go fuck yourself. But no, he's not even really asking that many questions. We started talking about it. I started raising.
Now you sound like a robot.
And I told him the answers without spoiling it. Like, I'll tell you if you're gonna get what you want. But next one. Alright, yeah. Professor Hulk happens during the time skip, and it's not really. It's explained, but it's not shown.
Well, like I said, that was just something I've had spoiled for me because all of these people are fucking talking about this shit.
Happens during the time skip. Like, a lot of the things that you got spoiled on are like not.
Dude, you're sounding weird. Now you're sounding weird.
My shit's starting to cut out.
Yep.
You can hear me. You can hear me all right now, though.
Yeah, now.
I was saying the shit that you were asking is inconsequential because, like, so far what you've asked happens early in the movie, and even though it being like you got spoiled on it, it happens so early that it doesn't matter to the grand scheme of things. You want in? Well, motherfucker, I'm not playing Days Gone. What'd you expect? You knew I was getting it after I left the movies. Yeah, now I'm talking to my nigga. I just met this nigga. I'm chilling with him. You remember the cabin? 10 minutes from the cabin. I was talking to him about the area not too long ago. But alright, yeah. What was your fucking next question?
I'm not asking any more questions. I'm not asking any more questions because I really don't have any more. Besides that, I'm just saying there's a lot of questions that do need answered that they just can't do in the first 15 minutes. There's just too many of them.
They can. Like, dude, you don't think that, like, that movie, even though it's 3 hours long, like, they could not cut a single minute of that movie. Like, I honestly think it should have been about 20 minutes longer. Like, that's how fast shit happens.
So pretty much some of the shit they rushed out.
Shit happens. hold on. Like, without spoiling how shit happens. You know the movie's 3 hours long. There's a lot of time travel involved. The first hour of the movie doesn't fuck, like, they don't figure out time travel until over an hour into the movie. Like, there's that much fucking fallout, and then they start working on it. But, like, dude, it's like rapid fire, like how much shit happens in the beginning. Without spoiling the movie, I will say, on top, even though you didn't ask, if you were worried about Captain Marvel, like I was, because I wasn't worried about Captain Marvel in terms of why'd they bring a bitch in? Like, bro, Scarlet Witch is and has been the strongest person in the fucking Marvel universe. Fucking 5 movies now. Like, I don't give a shit about that. I was mad that they brought Captain, like, it was so untimely, like, bullshit. Like, they were bringing her in just to be some sort of bullshit, gotta get out of jail free card, and I was so happy to see that that is not the case. It's not. Captain Marvel shows up in the beginning for what is, you know, it kinda, if you haven't been told that, like, yo, she's going after this, like I did, like, I was sitting there watching, I was disappointed. I was like, holy fuck. She is about to be as much of an asshole as I was worried about. And then she just fucked off for, like, the whole movie. And I'll even give you her explanation, because it's not really a spoiler if you know Captain Marvel. Her explanation was, Thanos wiped out half the universe, not half your planet. I got other people to help, not just you guys. So she helped them in the very beginning, and then she fucked off for the whole movie. And she showed up in the last few minutes, but it wasn't like an asshole, like she just pulled up and fucked Thanos up. Like, literally. And I thought it was funny as shit. I argued with one of my friends after I watched it last night, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna stop the argument, because I don't know. I watched it again, and now that I've seen it again with thinking that, like, yes. She was the only person that didn't get, like, she didn't fuck Thanos up. She's the only one. Everybody else did. Cap, fuck it. Dude, Cap is the realest nigga now. Like, Iron Man was my favorite until Endgame. Now Cap is fucking, he's right above him. But, dude, Captain Marvel got fucking raped by Thanos.
See, I'm glad to hear that, because everybody was trying to say, before Endgame was released, everybody was trying to say that, oh, Captain Marvel was going to be their saving grace.
And I was worried about that, but I, like, figured, like, they'd be smart enough to not shoot themselves in the foot like that. But at the same time, it's Disney, and Disney is fucking money hungry. They're worried about pushing their new people. So I figured, like, it could have happened, but it didn't. Captain Marvel got, like, well, excluding the beginning, and in the beginning it was not bullshit, you'll see, but in the end of the, like, in the climax of the movie where everybody's fucking throwing down, dude, Captain Marvel starts trying to put down Thanos, and she gets, like, 2 hits on him, and she gets fucking tossed.
She gets bodied.
Fucking, dude,
she gets bodied.
She comes back, dude, and I got mad. I was like, holy shit, she came back from that, and she does come back from her getting fucked up the first time. And then she gets wrecked even harder.
See, like I said, like, I'm going to see that movie later. Like, I'm going to see that movie in 5 hours.
That's why I'm fucking dancing around. Dude, you have no idea. I will tell you now. I'm not going to tell you what they actually are. But I will like, I'm tied for what the realest nigga part is, and I won't tell you what they actually are, but I'll tell you who does them. For one, the first one, and I'm talking, this is all, like, in the last battle. Like, fuck it, where they're throwing down for Earth. Like, the first one, Thor. Like an intro to, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
You already know. Like when you saw that man come in at the end of Infinity War.
Have you been spoiled on anything about Thor? Because I really want to talk about it, but I don't want to be the one to spoil it for you.
No, I have heard nothing about Thor. I know nothing about Thor except he leaves with the Guardians. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Okay, so you know that, but
that's all I know. I mean,
that's not even really a spoiler to the movie. That just says what he's going after. He's gonna be in Guardians 3.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
hold on. Let me take my headset off real quick because I'm like where I'm about to start cutting out, but I gotta take it there. So I'm gonna take my headset. This. I'll be back.
I'm just saying, like. The thing is like, alright, so I've known Thor was gonna go with the Guardians since Infinity War, just because, man, they pushed that idea. Like, so hard when he was on their ship. They pushed that shit.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright.
Yeah, I've known Thor was gonna go with fucking the Guardians since Infinity War.
I kind of figured that ever since. Not even Infinity War. I kind of figured, and I was kind of hoping for it since Ragnarok, because
I was too.
I like
here's my thing.
Thor. Like it's not even that I wouldn't like serious Thor better. It's that they haven't managed to do him right. Like whenever, like the only time they've done him right is in the fucking like ensemble, like in the fucking first Avengers. I didn't like Thor in the first Thor movie or the second one. I liked him in the fucking third one where he was like, yeah, he was a real ass nigga, but he was fucking funny and fucking. Yeah. That's fucking, and then they balanced that in Infinity War with like he has the funny moment.
Well, here's my thing.
But ever since that, I've been hoping he'd join the Guardians. But hold on. Let me go back to before I forget where I was going. I'll even give you hints to this without saying it out flat out because you know the comics, and I'm sure you probably know them more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Cap. And do you remember Avengers 2?
Yeah. Age of Ultron?
Where they're all sitting around drinking the Asgardian whiskey?
Yeah.
Trying to fucking lift Thor's hammer?
Yeah, he lifts it. I already know he lifts it.
He didn't lift it. He fucking, like, wiggled it. Like, and Thor looked nervous as shit. He was like, holy shit.
In Endgame, though, I already know he's going to end up lifting Stormbreaker.
You got that spoiled for you, or you just knew it like I did?
I knew it.
It was a combination of the two. Like, I knew it, and then it got spoiled.
No, I knew it. Do you want to know why I knew it?
Even it getting spoiled doesn't ruin when it happens, because it legit comes out of nowhere. It's fucking, everything's going down, and then you see Thor's hammer get lifted, and of course I knew, yeah, it's fucking Cap. But like, the people that don't know, like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening there?
Well, see, here's my thing.
It
This
shows
is...
that nigga fucking shit up with it, and then he fucking grabs for it back, and it like it follows the hammer, and it fucking comes back, and it shows Cap with it, and dude, I was in the fucking IMAX, like fucking first showing, like you know how those movies are, like you get the whole crowd cheering and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking exploded right then when I seen it come back, and Cap grabbed it. Holy shit. No, you already I waited for you to say it before I fucking.
Because here's the thing, but
yeah.
here's my thing is though, I personally don't think Cap lifted it for the same reasons a lot of people think he did. I just think Storm
lifted it because he's pure of heart.
But here's my thing though, if he was pure of heart, why couldn't he lift Mjolnir when it was Mjolnir? I'm thinking it's because Storm.
Mjolnir. It was not Stormbreaker.
Wait, Mjolnir came back?
You forget time traveler. Dude, you forget time travel's involved.
Shit, so then what happens to Stormbreaker? Is Thor rocking Mjolnir and Stormbreaker at the same time? Like, that'd be dope.
That was my Thor part. That was so badass.
Oh shit! So I just spoiled it for myself.
You did. I only confirmed it because you guessed it so perfectly, and it's. Dude, realistically, like, I had a lot of it spoiled for me, and I still, the spoilers didn't ruin it, because it just did.
Because here's the thing, when people, because here's the thing about spoilers, people always tell you what happens, but they never tell you how it happens.
No, so it's not even that. I don't like the fuck. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't mind that. It's when they go to and they say, like, I don't give a shit that, oh, this happens. Well, dude, I don't know how the fuck they get to there. That doesn't bug me. Like, I knew, like, from leaks and because I expected it. I knew that nigga was gonna lift fucking Mjolnir. Fucking, dude, so, yeah, just because you guessed it, I'll say flat out, when that branches into other things. Let me figure out a way to word it.
I don't want you to word it. Don't figure out how to word it, bro. Just leave it alone. Right now. Just leave it alone.
I'll quit. Okay, yeah. I'll quit trying to think of how to word it specifically because you're fucking. You know about the comics. You'll guess the other shit just like I did.
Yeah, exactly.
But without trying to think about how to word it, just you know that they're going back in time. You know that there's fucking.
Dude, I already see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I already know so much about this story.
Exist simultaneously, and that's like, yes, you said something about Thor having both. That's like the G-est fucking one of the G-est moments in the movie. That nigga fucking dual wields them, and he's fighting with fucking both of them. That shit's so G.
I'm sure it is.
I won't say how, but you know eventually. Fucking Cap. The old one, Mjolnir. Yeah, he doesn't get Stormbreaker. I'll say it. They actually argue. They don't even argue. Thor's just like, no, nigga, you're not getting that one. You get the small one. Because he picks up Stormbreaker.
He said, you ain't getting Stormbreaker. The Stormbreaker's mine.
He straight up said, like, no, that one's mine. You can have the small one.
He straight up calls it the small one, too?
Hold on. Yeah, he literally said, you can have the small one. That was his exact word. But, no, I wanted to fucking, but this is fucking, like, I'm convinced that this was the plan from all along because of the fact, like, fucking Cap wiggled it. I think that Cap was able to lift it and he held it back because he didn't want to be very humble. He's the type of person, like, that's in character for them to, and there's a lot of things out of character in the beginning of that movie, but they're not out of character if you know the fucking, like, developments and shit. Like, fucking, everybody's fucked at the beginning. Like, and, like, all the commercials you see where everybody's fucked, that's the beginning. And, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, without dude, Ronan. I know that you know this from the trailers, because he's got the sword.
Yeah,
Ronan.
fucking, oh yes, I'm waiting to see that shit. Cause that shit actually like pisses me off. Cause like I told you, I'm streaming the Fortnite in-game shit right now, and they have Hawkeye's bow, but it's still called Hawkeye's bow. I'm like, man, call that shit Ronin's bow. Cause like anybody who knows about the
well, I take that back. I take that back. They show Hawkeye one time, but it's archived footage, like how they did like Back to the Future, where they'd show the fucking like shit from the first movie and they'd be like operating in the background. That's how they did the fucking like time travel, just with different rules. And so like they showed Hawkeye like in the past, but like current Hawkeye, that nigga's Ronin. Nigga brutal as fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, dude. He done lost his wife and daughter to the snap.
Oh yeah. Cause when are you going to watch it? Like, do you already got your ticket?
Like, no, I don't have my ticket. Like, I'm literally going at 10 o'clock this morning. So in 5 hours,
So you're going
buying my
hours.
ticket. Yeah.
What time is it there? It's 5:18 there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're an hour behind.
I'm going in a few hours, dude. Like, real shit. I'm going in a few hours. And I cannot fucking wait.
I feel you. Believe me, I know that wait.
It's like, dude, I've been waiting for this movie for over a fucking year. Like,
yeah, it's fucking every bit as good as you expect it to be.
It better be.
I only had one problem with it. And it's not really a spoiler to say, as long as I don't say it all the way. You know everybody's coming back.
Yeah.
I had a problem with how they did it. I hated who came back first, like it was a big entrance. They could have, of course, it could have been a few different people who should have came back, depending on who they come out, like who fucking sees them come back. And it could have been, like, it could have been Bucky, it could have been Spider-Man, it could have been fucking a few people. They picked like the worst possible, but they picked somebody that's only been in a fucking couple movies out of 20.
I'm gonna guess.
Legitimately mad.
I'm gonna guess Black Panther.
Once again, I'm not gonna fucking tell you you're wrong when you're right. Yes, Black Panther. I was mad. I was mad.
You know why they did that, right?
I was not only disappointed. I was not only that was in the leaks. I saw that. Fucking. Not only was I disappointed, like, cause they could, like I said, it could have been a few people, depending on who who they come out to. Couldn't have. Eat a cat. It should have been like Spider-Man, fucking Iron Man, fucking.
Well, see, here's the thing. Even if it would have been Spider-Man,
it was fucking Black Panther, and that does not make sense.
See, here's the thing, though. Even if it was Spider-Man, though, Spider-Man's only been in a few MCU movies.
He has, but he has a closer connection to Iron Man than than anybody else, even than the people that have been there since the beginning.
Okay, yeah, but you've also got to think about it, though. Black Panther has a close connection to fucking Cap. That's why he took...
Not as close as Bucky or Sam or fucking, like, almost anybody else that was fucking snapped.
Well, just like I know Sam gets the shield at the end.
He does, and I don't... I was a little bit mad about that at first, but then I thought about the fact that they're making the Disney show. And, like, I think Bucky's gonna get it during then. I thought Bucky should have got it. I think that anything that has to do with Cap, Bucky should be the fucking next person.
No, do you know why Bucky did not get it?
Why?
Because in the comic books it goes Steve Rogers...
It goes Bucky, then Sam, then fucking somebody else.
No, it goes Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes, back to Sam. That's why. Sam gets tired.
I swear to God, it went to Bucky first. Now you know more about it than I do, but I could have swore it went to Bucky first. No,
it went to Sam first. But there's a reason why. In the comic books,
even if it did go to Sam first in the fucking comics, in the movies it makes more sense for it to be fucking Bucky, because they fucking.
Do you know why?
Yeah, Sam's been around longer than a lot of people, but.
Do you know why Bucky did not get it?
Why?
Because Bucky
because he's still vulnerable to the fucking secret, like the Winter Soldier shit.
Yeah. Because in the MCU they have not did the whole thing that they did in the comic books to get rid of that.
Where he fucking, like, purged himself of it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still
Therefore,
I understand that, but I didn't even think about that.
Therefore, if they were to give him the Captain America shield, and then fucking he were to go crazy and go all Hail Hydra, there'd have been a lot of angry people. Let's just say that. You know.
I can call Jed. I've got his number if you want him. Oh, you got it? I figured you didn't want him now, but I don't know when Devin was up late. Like, Devin was up late. Until 3 hours. 9:30 actually. But hell, it's better for you to call. Do you have to get a hold of Chris? Well, he'll be up, but not as early as he usually is. But
dude, you're cutting out.
No, I can wake Devin up. I'll go kick in his door. You got the peeling stick? Half? God damn, how much do you need? Holy fuck.
But yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for this fucking movie because, like, I went and saw Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, I have too. I did. I was actually pleasantly fucking surprised with Like, I was mad at the leading up to it. Not for the same reason everybody else is. For fucking, like, I've already said it to you. It was, they should have either brought her in earlier or fucking after. She should have came in at Avengers 2 or after fucking Endgame. Fucking, but I was actually happy with the way that they handled her. And fucking, in Captain Marvel and in fucking Endgame. Like,
well, see, here's my thing, and this is like my sole, this is my sole issue, and I'm gonna be honest, for once, when it comes between Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman, I do prefer the DC counterpart.
Oh, I do.
I do.
And I will say this, I thought, like, not even thought, I do still think they should have, other than that, I'm not going to tell you what she does in the beginning. The beginning is the only part that she couldn't have been immediately replaced by somebody else. They could have found a better solution to. Because it was kind of bullshit, but at the same time, I was like, ah, fuck it. Okay, it was already set up. I'll deal with it as long as it's not this throughout the whole movie. And it wasn't. Legit, she's got fucking... Dude, Pepper probably has more screen time than her.
Oh yeah, I already know Pepper puts on one of the suits, and I think that's fucking dope.
Dude, Pepper kills it. Dude, Tony built her a better suit than his.
Of course he did. I mean, he built Peter. He built Peter a better suit than his. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Iron
Wait until
Spider.
you see it. Wait until, dude. Fuck what you've seen of it already. Wait until you see. Like, dude, it's like the first thing he does when he comes back. Holy shit, it's so G.
The first thing Spider-Man does is he goes full Iron Spider on it.
Huh?
First thing he does when he comes back is go full Iron Spider on the son of a bitch.
It's not the first thing he does, but dude, just wait. I'll say that in the... Like, Marvel, it's never tried to be like Batman, like, we don't kill anybody. They've always killed people, but they've never done it in, like, cold blood. Dude, everybody in that movie, Cap included, is legit fucking out for murder. Like, they're not just trying to fucking apprehend people, they are fucking out for blood.
They're like, man, we gonna kill every one of you son of bitches.
Every single fucking person in that movie dropped several fucking people.
My thing is, and my biggest question is, and I don't want you to spoil anything for me on this. I don't even want you to answer this question. I'm just making it clear. My big thing I want to know is I want to see, and like I said, I don't want you to answer this at all, whether you think it's going to spoil it or not. Whether for one,
I'll tell you whether it happens or not. That's what I'll
I don't want you to even tell me that. I don't even want you to tell me that. I want to find this out 100% for myself. But the biggest thing I'm waiting to see is when everybody does come back, if they remember being erased, and just how it affects them. Like I said, I don't want you to tell me whether they remember it or nothing. Don't want you to tell me anything.
I'll tell you whether they'll remember it or not, but I will get your answer.
I don't want an answer at all. I'm just making it clear.
You'll get an answer.
That's my biggest.
You'll get an answer. They answer that.
I know. I'm saying I don't want you to answer it though. I want to wait till I watch the movie for it to be answered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna fucking.
I don't want you to answer that.
I haven't given you any straight up answers. I've fucking basically just confirmed or denied what you got to say. And fucking, hey, you were wondering about that. I'm not gonna give you an answer. I'll tell you that it does get answered though.
Of course it gets answered.
Yeah, there's fucking. You'll see. It's fucking every bit as good as Infinity War.
It better be better than Infinity War. I'm gonna be highly pissed.
I can't say that it was better or not because I'm not the type to movie once or twice and be like, yeah.
Well, this is why I say it better be better than Infinity War. It's just because, in my opinion, alright, look, this is the last movie. We know this for a fact. This is the last movie that Tony, Cap, all of them are going to be in. Thor might pop up in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3, but if he does...
He will.
Okay, well, either way, that's going to be the last time he pops up. More than likely. Well, his contract's almost over.
He's getting ready to quit.
His contract's almost over.
Like they're set.
I mean, by what I understand, they already have Valkyrie set to replace him as leader of Asgard and shit. So I mean, it's one of those things. It's like I don't have an
given like substitute teacher position. She was told to hold shit down while I'm out doing my shit.
Well, still, I have a feeling that Valkyrie will end up replacing him in like the whole Avengers team.
I can see that, but
you know,
I don't really care.
You know,
see that they're gonna like. I'm gonna watch fucking Spider-Man movies. I don't really fucking care about what they got coming up unless they're bringing in Fantastic Four or X-Men or both. Like fucking.
Like, dude, they have the rights to those characters. And a lot of people were theorizing that at least one of those characters would pop up, and I'm like, nah. I said for once,
and I told him characters for a couple of months.
I told him, I said, do you want to know why?
Done a year and a half ago.
I said, for one, the movie was done before Infinity War even was released. I said for two, it would be kind of hard, even though they owned the characters, to bring in characters we've never seen in the MCU without having questions.
6:30.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It'd be kind of fucking difficult without having any questions to bring those characters in.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were thinking that because Ryan Reynolds did tease, like, what would happen if fucking Deadpool and Thanos were to fight. But, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is just a fucking actor.
Fucking around. Yeah.
Yeah. For one, and for two, we already know what would happen if you read the fucking comics. You want to know what happens, pick up a book. Comic books are 90% pictures. Anyway, a 5-year-old can read a fucking comic.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 90% pictures. If not 95%.
Yeah, fucking, it's fucking retarded. It's retarded that motherfuckers are actually dumb enough to believe that shit.
I mean, could I
No,
see
man.
it? Now, if they would have got the rights to the characters like 2 years ago, could I have seen it? Yeah.
What would have happened? There's no
Yeah, you know.
They fucking, I don't know though. It depends. They could have, like, legit, the way that the shit is, they could have legit had it planned out fucking meticulously 10 years ago. They could have already had that, like, it's done so fucking, like, airtight. Like, it
Dude.
could have been the fucking plan all along.
I mean, in reality though, like, the first Avengers movie came out before Disney bought out Marvel. But we were
Iron Man
teased.
came out before. The Avengers did not. Disney
No,
bought Marvel,
Avengers 1,
like, pretty
Avengers
much.
1, Avengers 1 came out right before Disney bought Marvel. It came out like within like the month Disney bought them.
That could be true, but I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Avengers 1 came out like right before it.
Yeah.
Because Avengers 1 came out like 2012-ish.
Yeah, 2012. I know it's 2012.
You know, so with that being said, I think Disney bought out Marvel in 2012. And I think it was like within a few months, either
I don't
before.
know. Speaking of, before you watch Endgame, you better be fucking caught up on the first Avengers.
Dude, I've seen every Marvel movie. I know everything that happens. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me
You
that.
might have seen them. You might have seen them, but I'm letting you know that that's one that you need to have fresh in your memory. The first Avengers.
Well, I mean, being that I watched it again like a week ago, I'm pretty sure I'm straight.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are.
Cause like the other day I marathoned all of the MCU movies because of Endgame.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, who would?
Well, then, yeah, you should be good.
Not to mention I've also seen the first Avengers like 20 times in total, so. I mean,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's one of those things, it's like, because, like, when I was locked up, we were only able to watch, like, very few movies. And Avengers was one of them. Because I was locked up as a juvenile. So, like, promise you, within, like, the 3 years I was locked up, I watched that movie, like, yeah, out of Avengers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So, because, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, technical Avengers movies is Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame. A lot of people consider
Civil War.
I was gonna say I do too, but technically the name Avengers is not in that title.
It's
So,
not. That's like Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like you know, it's more like setting up the events of Infinity War.
It like
You know,
bridges the gap between them.
Here is what Civil War was for. Let's face facts. Civil War was made to introduce Spider-Man and Black Panther. That is what it was made for.
Well, they were already dead. I honestly think that they were plugged in just because that was a good time to do it. I think that they already planned on doing Civil War, and that was just a fucking, like, good time to fucking bring them in.
You gotta think about it though. Here's the only issue with that theory. Is when it comes to Civil War, you gotta think about it. It's too coincidental that they got the rights to Spider-Man perfectly in time to put him in Civil War.
Well, I kept up with that as it was happening, and like they wanted Spider-Man for Civil War, and they they went into negotiations with them over it. It took a while.
They wanted the Fantastic Four too.
Civil War was like halfway done by the time that they were able to get Spider-Man, and that's why Spider-Man's not a bigger part of it. But Yeah, I could talk about this shit for fucking hours and hours, but I do gotta work, and I don't want to be miserable tomorrow, so I gotta go ahead and fucking cash out.
You straight. I'ma
Fucking
just sit here. I'ma just sit here and fucking keep myself awake until
wait.
time for me to go see that movie.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm so fucking excited though. I don't think it's gonna be anything. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to stay awake perfectly fine. Cause
Yeah.
like movie theater tickets at the movie theater I go to are like $13 on like the nighttime
For a
showings.
regular ticket?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
retarded. I paid 15 for an IMAX 3D.
No, they're 13 for the 3D. Cause I went and saw Captain Marvel in 3D and it was 13.
Yeah. But hey, I'm about to get off before we branch into another conversation I know will last an hour.
Yeah. All right, bro.
I gotta go to bed. I'm not trying to be miserable tomorrow.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bro.